Hey everyone, uh, if you want to live interactive classes, please follow the links which I have provided in the description of this class. Description of this class. Okay. Uh, Today we are going to discuss about the SQL introduction. Okay, who are eligible for this course and is there any prerequisites for this course and how much level of coding it required, um, and who can join this course. Okay, all these kind of doubts I am going to clear in this session. I am going to clear in this session. So okay, so first of all, welcome to Sanketik live classes. So let's start our session without any further delay. First, before starting into today's session, let's have an overview of what is our course content or course syllabus. Now, I am going to show you the course syllabus. This is the course content we have. Okay, so first topic is introduction to SQL and PLSQL and introduction to file management system. Advantages of FMS means file management system. Disadvantages, introduction, hierarchical model, advantages, disadvantages, network model. Okay, these are the different kinds of topics which we are going to cover in our upcoming sessions. For today's session, we are going to discuss about just the introduction part of SQL. Okay, introduction of SQL. Okay, now I am going to uh, put the headline here. SQL or PLSQL. Okay, so here first of all, we want to discuss about um, this who are eligible for this course, or this course is designed for whom. This course is designed for whom. Okay, so here I am going to write that one. This course is designed for whom. This course is designed for IT and non-IT students or employees. IT students or employees. Employees and non-IT. Give me a second. IT, non-IT students and employees. Employees, wait. So here, first of all, I want to explain this point. Okay, now, so yeah, IT students actually most of the SQL, I mean, software courses are designed for mostly IT students, and also IT employees. And because of demand in market for the software courses, so many non-IT people or non-IT students or employees also coming and joining this course, coming and joining for this course. Why they have to join? They are already working in some other field which is not related to IT. But why they are joining means because of the demand. Okay, because of the demand, and maybe some their personal interests also. But most of them come for high salary and working from home, and some of them are showing some interest on learning SQL or PLSQL course. Okay, and here, uh, first of all, mostly IT students will come. It's okay, fine, well and good. Okay, and here I had also mentioned that IT employees who are already working in IT sector or who are already working in SQL or PLSQL, they also can join this course. Okay, so here what I said, they can also join this course. Why they have to join in this course? Because uh, the and so for suppose just take one small office example. In one office we are having different kinds of employees, like some of them are working as an engineer, some of them are working as a manager, team lead, okay, senior manager, like that. They were having different kinds of roles and responsibilities. Okay, so if an engineer wants to up their position, okay, update their position to in from engineer to senior engineer, or engineer to manager, manager to senior manager, like that. So before going into further, let's he has to know about what are the roles and responsibilities of the manager and what he is going to do. Okay, what we have to learn to work as a manager or to work as a senior manager, like that, or to work as a team lead. Okay, so but he is well and good in his engineering role. Okay, because he has some good knowledge and experience, but he don't have any knowledge and experience on other kind of fields like manager, another roles. Okay, so he has to know some of the basics of and basic functionalities are roles and responsibilities of the manager. Then only he can go and he can survive that in that position. So in the same way, here also, some of them are already working on SQL. So okay, SQL is not only used for only one kind of purpose. SQL is used for different kinds of purposes. So mostly SQL is used for developing side. Okay, so some testers also will use. Okay, and testers also use to developers will use to, and performance tuners also use SQL. Okay, so we are having different kinds of roles on SQL. Okay, but in order to survive in all those roles and responsibilities, then you must have some basic knowledge on all kind of fields. So in this course, we are going to cover all the different kinds of roles and responsibilities and different kinds of fields on SQL. Okay, so if you join this course, you can get some basic idea about the different kinds of roles and responsibilities, and also you may get 2 to 3 years of experience on completion of this course. Okay, on completion of this course, you can also join as 2 to 3 years experienced person also. Okay, because I am going to cover that much topics, and I am going to teach that much of course content. Okay, I am going to deliver very good content. Okay, and also, yeah. So we have discussed about we are have SQL is having different kinds of roles and responsibilities, right? Okay. So I am going to show you the different kinds of roles and responsibilities which is available on SQL. So for understanding that, I am going to open one job portal. Then we can go and search there. Then we can get some idea about what are the roles and responsibilities on SQL. Is there any demand for SQL? Uh, can we learn this SQL? Okay, like that. And here SQL is when compared to other programming or scripting languages, SQL is very common for all. Either you can work as a tester, or you can work as a developer, or you are working as a team lead manager. Okay, so everything for every position requires some basic knowledge in SQL. Because for suppose, see this website. Okay, so see this website. This website is having different kinds of logo, names, text. Okay, different kinds of buttons like login, register, and different kinds of images. Okay, so in order to store these much information, which help it will take? It will take obviously SQL help only, because SQL is the best query language, and it is also used to store the information. Okay, in the form of databases, tables, rows. Okay, like that. Okay, so without storing anywhere, can we access this website? No, it will store all this information in server side, in server. So in by using SQL. Okay, by writing some programs in SQL, it needs to store this website. Not only this website, if any company requires and any company is having their own websites. So in order to store their own websites also, it requires some storage or SQL skills. Okay, so SQL is common for all who are working in IT field. Next, so what are why we have opened this Naukri.com is in order to understand the requirements and roles and different kinds of roles and responsibilities which are available on SQL. So here, that's why I'm going to type here SQL, and I'm going to search. It will show the different kinds of jobs which are available on the SQL. So total how many jobs are available as of now? It may increase or decrease in future. So total 72,597 jobs we have. 72,597 jobs. Uh, okay, and most of the roles involves in as software developer. Okay, uh, testing, staff. Okay, wait. Developer. Next one also developer. Most of them are, so this role is different. Informatica professional, and for who are working or who want to become a Power BI developer, they can also learn this SQL. Okay, Power BI and Oracle SQL. Most of the roles on developing side only. Okay, we are having lot of vacancies. Okay, but in order to get a job on SQL or in software field, uh, SQL is now not sufficient for getting a job. Because if you can you have to know, or you have to know some other kind of technologies also, like Python, Linux, testing, or anything. You have to learn any other course also, not only with the SQL. You have to learn other course also. Why we have to learn other I mean other programming or scripting language is in the starting or in the beginning of any course, everyone will get some idea about what are the basic things in that SQL, and nobody can go for advanced level in the initial days. Okay, if you want to become a pro, or if you want to become an SQL developer, then you have to work for at least minimum 3 to 4 years. Then only you will get some idea about SQL, and then here only you will become pro in SQL. So, but in earlier days, in the starting of career, no one can has that kind of knowledge or skills. So that's why if you learn this SQL with any other course, it will uh, feel some better to get a job. So see here, I am showing one I mean a job on SQL. So it only is it require only SQL? No, it's require a Java, or it requires software testing, or it requires Spring, or it requires Merit Stack, or it requires Django. Like that they will mention in the real time. Okay, so but if you only know about this SQL, and the two in a basic level, you are not a pro, just in a basic level. Is this company going to hire you? No, because it requires some additional skills also. Because okay, but if you are pro in SQL, then it will automatically take you. Okay, it will automatically hire you. Because for getting a job, these two things are mandatory. One is either knowing a language, or knowing a program, that too in a advanced or pro level is fine. Otherwise you have to learn 2 to 3 courses as per your choice, and at beginner level also it will be easy. Okay, my suggestion is to learn SQL with Python, or any other testing activities. Oh, and here I want to tell you, who are developer. Here it has mentioned SQL developer, right? And here it has mentioned software testing. Okay, so here it has mentioned that SQL development. Who is developer? Who is tester? Okay, I want to specify that also. Okay, and then here DBMS. Okay, W. Okay, these are the different kinds of roles and responsibilities which are available on SQL. Okay, now what are the other skills uh, you are going to learn, or you can learn with this course is, you can learn any software related course with this SQL. But my suggestion is to here some of the I mean some of them are people are worried about the coding and advanced level skills, and okay, coding and advanced level skills. So if you choose the developer level, developer, if you going to go for developer in developing side, then you need to know about more about the SQL. Or if you want to go for any performance junior, or a tester, performance tester, or anything, then this basic course is enough. Okay, and here, so what are the other skills you can learn from this course is SQL, SQL plus Python, or Java, or mm, Ruby, or Linux, or automation testing, manual testing. Malware testing has some less vacancies as of now. In future, it may increase or decrease. I don't know. We are unable to say. Uh, and API testing. Okay, or any other course. Okay, you can learn any other course. And in our institute, okay, in our institute, we are going to cover Python, and remaining Python and Linux automation testing, manual testing, API testing, and all. But we are not going to cover this Java or Ruby or any other programming languages as of now. In future, it may increase or decrease. I mean, it may increase. Is there any high demand for those courses also? Then we will start that coaching on that kind of language also. But now the present trending technology is Python only. Now I'm going to show that. And here I had mentioned Python as first. Why I had mentioned Python as first here is, so you see here, I'm going to type, wait, top 10 programming language. So see here, it is also mentioned that Python has first priority. Remaining all are other priorities. Okay, so SQL here it is also mentioned that SQL is also third priority. Okay, SQL is also in third priority. Okay, remaining language is depends upon the requirement. Okay, so here as of now, top programming language is this one. First one is Python only. That's why I had mentioned here Python. Okay, I had mentioned here Python. And the next thing, um, yes, Python. Okay, and which is the more easy languages to learn? Which is the most easy language? Some of them are fearing about programming languages. That's why I'm going to show you here best easy programming, easy to learn programming languages. Okay, so that also what it will mention. So first for beginners, Python is very easy language. That's why I had mentioned Python. Okay, next, Java and Ruby we are not going to cover in our institute as of now. And Linux is an operating system like Windows. It is also an open source operating system. You can learn and uh, get a job. And automation testing, manual testing, API testing. Okay, we are also having a performance testing like that. But most of the important things are automation testing. Okay, and then followed by manual and API testing. Okay, and here you have to choose the role depends upon your uh, requirement or interest. Okay, so here mostly developers will write more code when compared to testers. So if you are fear about programming or coding language, then you can go for any testing side job. You can go for any testing side job, because testing side job requires very less coding. Testing side jobs like requires very less coding. Give me a second, I am going to show you that also. um, who will write more code, either developer or tester? So here, work environment. Developer often work is more isolated environment, focusing intensely on writing code. So here it is clearly saying that developer will require more coding when compared to tester. But if you are interested in developing, or if you are interested in coding, or if you are a pro in coding, then you can go for any developer side role. Otherwise, you can choose any testing side role. It requires very less coding when compared to developing. Okay, so first of all, we are discussed about in the starting onwards we are discussing about developer tester. First of all, who is this developer? Okay, who is developer? I am going to show you right here. Developer. Developer is nothing but who writes the code. Okay, Who will be creating the software? Who will be creating the software? Who will be creating the software or coding or developing? Okay, developing the software. Okay, who will be creating the software? Who will write more code, or who will write to uh, or who will design the software? Then those people are called as a developers. And when compared to tester, coming to tester, so tester will test the application whatever the designed by the developer, whoever or whatever designed by the developer. So developer is to develop the application, tester is to test that developed application. Tester is to test the application. Here I am going to write the definition for that also. Okay, I'm here I am writing for running notes and in order to understand in an easy way. Okay. Next, is it SQL require coding? Yes, SQL definitely require coding because we have to write the queries. So what is query here? Query is nothing but an program. Okay, query is nothing but an a small program. Okay, and in other languages like Python, Java, and Ruby or any other, they are going to call that as a program. But in SQL, we are going to call that as a query. Okay, we are going to call that as an query. Next, why you have choose why you have to choose SQL only instead of other languages? First of all, the reason behind this is it is essential for all. It is mandatory to know. It is mandatory for all software engineers or developers. Okay. Next thing, it will be easy. It is easy. Next, a lot of job opportunities. But in order to get the job, you need to learn any other skill also. It's I prefer like that only. Okay. So lot of jobs in the market. Next, fourth one, as long as software is there, as long as software is there, there will be SQL. There will be there will be sorry double SQL. So there is no need to bother about the future of SQL. Okay, there is no need to bother about a future of SQL. Okay, next, some of them are still having doubt that we don't know coding. Can we join? Shall we join? Just wait. So who don't know coding also, they can join. They can join and learn. Okay, and who don't know about IT also, who don't know about who don't know about IT also, they can join. There is no panic. Next, so why companies are hiring these SQL engineers or developers is to store their data. So if it is the best storage is a query language. What was that? SQL. So here I'm going to show you the that also best query language. Obviously, the best query language is SQL only. Here it is showing for managing structured data in relational databases. SQL is widely used. Okay, next. So, what exactly I need? What exactly I need to so that I am hired? What exactly I need so that I am hired? So everyone is joining this course for most of them to get a job only, right? For getting a job only, we are going to learn this SQL course. So for getting a job, what you will need? First of all, sorry, teaching in the class. Teaching in the class, and we have to concentrate on subject. Second thing, confidence, self confidence or confidence you need. because for suppose just you went for an interview. In that interview your say interviewer is asking some questions and you are going to say the answers, but if you are not about sure, or if you're not confident on your answers, then uh, you may not answer properly. If you know something but you are not confident on that, then you may not answer properly. Then the interviewer also thought that he don't know about what he learn. Okay, so why we have to hire him or her. No. So we don't need these kind of candidates. Okay, they will thought that we don't need this kind of candidates. So in order to avoid that situation, first we have to comprehend your uh, subject. Okay, then only if you are confident about your subject, then automatically you will say you will say to the interviewer in an better way. Okay, in an effective way. Okay, and then obviously interviewer also shows to show interest on you to uh, hire. Okay, next, third one is communication skills, presentation or communication skills. So what is this communication skills? Actually, communication is very important in software. Okay, so why? Because if you know something about some any programming or any other languages, like otherwise, if you know about well about any your favorite movie. Okay, if you know well about your favorite movie, then but other person he doesn't like, or he don't know about that movie, then and one of the other persons who is opposite to you, he don't know about your native language, but you are well and good at your native language. Like if you are speak fluently English, then you are good at English, and other person is good at Hindi. Okay, the other person is good at Hindi or any other foreign country languages like French or Dutch, like this. Okay, so in order to convey the information, whatever you know, then you have to speak, you have to tell. Okay, that is nothing but an communication. Okay, you have to establish a communication with the other, then only the other person knows about whatever the knowledge you have. Okay, whatever the knowledge you have, then he can understand that one. Okay, if you are unable to speak, if you are unable you are you don't have any confidence, and you don't have any communication or presentation skill, then the other persons, for suppose if you went for an interview. Okay, he asked you some questions, you know all the answers, but you are not responding or you are not saying anything, then he's here going to hire you? No, right? Because if you know, knowing or unknowing is not a matter. What, so here the matter is, whatever you know, you have to present it in front of them, in order to, if you have to present whatever the knowledge you have in front of the interview, then only the interviewer will understand and he will take you. Okay, so these are the essential or required things to get a job in this software field. First of all, teaching in the class, whatever I am teaching, then you have to concentrate on teaching, and then confidence, then communication skills. Okay, so before closing this session, let's have an overview of what we have discussed today. We came for SQL or PLSQL introduction part, and in we know the what is the eligibility criteria for joining this course. So here there is no eligibility criteria, then you there is no any prerequisites for joining this course. Okay, so whoever wants to join this course, they can join. Okay, IT students or employees or non-IT students and employees. And what are the other key skills you can learn with this SQL course, so that you are getting hired? Bees SQL plus Python or Linux or automation manual or API testing. And who are fear about coding, then they can choose testing role. What is developing and what is testing? Developer who will be creating the software. Okay, and he will write the code, and he will write the code more when compared to the tester. Tester, who is tester? Who will test the application is a tester. And yeah, so why you have choose SQL? Because SQL is mandatory for all kind of software field roles. Okay, and it is easy thing. Because here most of the SQL commands like a create, alter, drop, they those are used on our regular basis only. Okay, creating, updating, all the queries are like that only, like normal English words only, so that you can easily understand. For suppose if you want to create a database, then I will write a, like a create database, then it will automatically create the database. Okay, next, lot of jobs in the market, but you need to focus on your course and some other key skills also. And what is the feature of SQL? As long as software is there, there will be SQL. And who don't know coding, who don't know about ideas, they can join. So require what are the essential required for this Java? What are the essential or uh, mandatory requirements for this job is teaching in the class and confidence and communication skills. Communication skills. Okay, next. I hope this video is, this class is helpful for you. If you like that content, then smash that like button. Or want to stay updated with our latest content, hit subscribe. Got any questions or doubts? Drop them in the comments. We are here to help. Know someone who is struggling to kickstart their IT career? Share this class link and make a difference. Uh, Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. See you in the next one.